Good evening, everyone, and welcome into another exciting night here with Hammerdown Racing. My name's Niner Dan. We're here with the Truck Sliders live at Auto Club for our finale for our Auto Club week here with Hammerdown. Joined by myself tonight, so I'm not quite sure. I think Mr. Twin might make it in. Might get a little bit of jinx action, not quite sure. But for now, it's going to be me. And we're going to be watching this together tonight. I'm excited. We've had two really good races so far this week. Those Xfinity guys put on a hell of a show Thursday night. The Cup guys had a fantastic finish last night between Hot Head, or everyone's favorite Hot Nuts, and Dark Knight. And then tonight, we're here with the Truck Sliders. They're qualifying right now. It's going to be one heck of a night. I am ready to see some trucks. Live action here at the Auto Club Speedway. And make sure you stay tuned tonight. After this, we're going to be switching over to the Kill Switch Network, where we'll be taking on Watkins Glen with the Cup guys over there. Special guest tonight in the booth is going to be the Maverick 90. A lot of you might not know him. He's one of my close friends, very good at Watkins Glen, and he's going to be joining me tonight over there on Kill Switch. But first, we've got some trucks to get done and out of the way. 100%er here. I believe it is 100 laps, same length as the Cup race last night. Keep an eye out for Larson Fan tonight. Is that somebody we should be keeping an eye on here? I don't remember Larson Fan. Is he new to the Truck Series, Canute? For some reason, that one's not ringing a bell for me. So he's okay, new to the Truck Series, and he's planning on running the Henson Series as well. All right, awesome. Well, maybe someone that has the name Larson in them can go in there and stop the terror that Henson has been on in the Xfinity Series. But he's here tonight too, so we're going to have to see what happens. They're running head-to-head tonight in the Truck Slider League. All right, and we're just waiting on some invites. we'll be ready to go. Oh, Canute, you can still do it from your phone, buddy, and watch the stream. It's not that big of a difference. It's just nice to have somebody in here to talk to, you know. Your pick tonight is Travis. Well, my pick tonight, and it's just because of things he just did to me in a different race, and I know how he races when I pick him. My pick to win tonight is going to be Sniper, because that means he won't win. It's the way we've been working with me picking Sniper these days, so that's the plan. Sniper's my pick to win. Good luck, Sniper. And I would like to say thank you to all those who have reached out today. Yes, one of my friend's parents was hit by a driver this morning while she was at work. She passed away this morning. I spent most of the day over there with him. There was only so much I could do. Came back here to be with y'all because, you know, sometimes when you just need to be happy, you need to do what you love. And broadcasting with Hammerdown is something I love to do. So I'm glad I'm here. Really gets my mind off things. So thank you to all of you guys who did reach out to me today. It was really nice of you, and we're definitely a family here, and I'm glad you guys have brought me into your family, and I'm ready to get rolling, ready to show you some action, and ready to do what I love, and that's calling Hammerdown Racing. So tonight's going to be fun and exciting, and again, don't forget to switch over to the Kill Switch channel tonight right at the conclusion of this. We will be taking on Watkins Glen with a lot of the boys from Hammerdown. I know, I believe Dark Knight just got added to that group over there after his big win last night. So it's going to be very, very interesting. I believe so, Canute. I believe it was distracted driving. Not quite sure. They did catch the guy about 4 or 5 hours later. His car was pretty beat up, so there was no doubt that he knew he had hit something or someone. So the law enforcement will take care of it, and we're just praying for Thomas and his family tonight. So, yep, we're going to get going here, and hopefully here soon. Canute, you know it's easier if you jump in here. One thing to definitely keep your eye out for tonight is going to be that draft with the trucks. The trucks punch a big hole in the air, give lots of room for anyone to suck up on that back bumper of that tailgate. So it is definitely going to be something to keep your eye on tonight. Excuses, excuses. They're like tires. Everybody has them. Some just last longer than others. So just waiting on some invites here. Filski says they're starting soon. Heck yeah. I've got to get this thing behind my camera. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's move you back down here where you are supposed to be. Showing off my Niner pride after that nice preseason win over the Packers last night. It's going to be fun to talk to Favre for the first time. I haven't spoke to him since the preseason win we had over his beautiful, beloved Packers. Let's see. So, newcomer tonight, Colt Spacers. I don't believe we've had him in a race yet this season. We've got Titanic Joe in the 8 truck. J Rounds 53 in the 10. Crimson in the 16, but Crimson I don't believe is here tonight. We've got Punk Panda in the 17, Anxious Yeti in the 20, Henson's in the 21, Collins in the 23, Larson Fan in the 24, Outlaw in the 32, All right, and here we are joining in. All right, so we've got Collins leading out front in that 23 truck. And hold your horses, joining me in the booth tonight, none other than Hot Nuts himself. Rye, welcome in, my friend. How are you this evening?
Oh, not bad, man. Just sitting back, chilling.
Good.
Practicing with some of the truck guys earlier. Looking forward to watching this race.
Any chance you can jump in here, or do I need to back out and get you an invite?
I don't have an invite, I don't think.
So. Hold down the PlayStation button and see if you go to other sessions and see if you can jump in here. A lot of times, if you have a lot of friends in the race, you can normally jump in there and jump in there. But Collins holding his own out front. Nobody able to challenge him quite yet. He's got quite a little gap. One of the bigger gaps we've seen at the start of these races these last couple of nights. But here comes that 87 on the inside of, I believe that's Trav. In the 87. Taking a peek on the inside, going for the lead. Trav Nation's going to have something to celebrate right here. Did that work? Were you able to get in?
No, I was not.
Okay, so let me back out. I do have another invite. Let me back out so I can get... As Trav takes the lead from Collins here, I'll be right back to the race. Give me just 1 second. And Rye, they said they cannot hear you. So make sure you are able to be heard. I will make sure you are turned up on my end. You are. All right. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so I turned you up super loud from my end. Hopefully now they will be able to hear you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so I turned you up super loud.
Yep, it sounds like I'm here.
All right. All right, so let's see here. So it looks like we've still got Trav out in the lead. The 8 truck is Titanic Joe there in second. Oh, you got us playing, don't you? Yeah. That delay's not too bad.
No, actually, it's pretty good.
All right, we got Woody in that 15 truck. Colt
Woody had a
Spacers.
strong truck earlier in practice. Wouldn't be surprised to not see him move up through the field as well.
As they are 3 wide for the lead, you've got Liv Morgan fan 48 on the inside in that 88 truck. You've got Titanic Joe in the middle in the 8 and Trav in the 87 on the outside. Looks like the 88 truck of Liv Morgan fan 48 is going to be able to take the lead. Colt Spacers on that bottom, getting that bottom draft, moving into 3rd place, trying to look under Titanic Joe. Gets in the grass just a little bit. Oh, it's starting to become a party. We've got King Pile himself joining us as well. Good evening, King Pile.
Good evening, Niner. Good evening, Hothead. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing well, doing
bad.
well. Watching some good truck racing here in these opening laps. Some of these new guys making a statement early in this race.
Well, I think Joe just took the lead back, but 98 or 88 is going back underneath of him. 88 back for the lead.
You know, I don't see Henson in this race tonight. Did Henson back out of the trucks?
I don't know if he backed out or if somebody said he just wasn't going to make it tonight, as far as I heard.
Okay. So the 88 of Liv Morgan fan, I hope I'm saying that right, 48, never seen this truck before. He's making a statement in his first ever race here in the Truck Series. With Titanic Joe running second, Trav running third.
Three trucks getting a nice little run off the outside there in the back of the pack.
He is. They have started to space out just a little bit here in the beginning stages. Now this is, I believe, a 100-lap race. It's going to be the same as last night. I was asked earlier to please give some TV time to the boys in the back, so we're going to give some TV time back here. Let me know if something's happening up front. As we see quite the battle going on right here between Woody and Sniper farther back in the pack. Sniper using that apron, trying to use that to his advantage. Woody using that outside and that draft from the 23 truck of Collins. They're trying to get lined up. They're trying to get lined up back here so they can catch that front pack.
They have a chance to catch them. They're running 2 by 2 right now, and just had Titanic Joe back to the lead.
All right, so Joe in his truck debut for the season.
And now they're starting to single file up here in the front.
They are. They must have heard. Oh, nope. The 88 car looking to make the pass for the lead in the inside of Titanic Joe. Here comes that 88 one more time, looking to get the lead, and he gets it coming off the corner. Is he able to get the slide job?
Nope. Joe got the run off the corner there.
That outside run will get you every time. Ain't that right, Hothead?
It does
Not
work.
every time. Not every time. You were just a nut short from winning last night. Oh, it was a good race, though, right there at the end of that thing. I did not understand the closeness of the finish until you posted that picture earlier today of how close it was, and that was one heck of a performance y'all put on last night in that final stint of the race. Very, very excited to see and hoping we get to see the same thing tonight here in the trucks, which I think it'll come down to these 88 and the 8. They are battling hard every single lap.
They'd line up and get away from them other ones and just battle this out themselves.
It looks like they're pulling away 2 by 2.
Yeah.
These two trucks right here are hooked up.
Joe is not giving up on that outside either. And I think the 88 finally cleared him.
So put the 88 back to the lead. Joe looking to his inside, and he looks like he's going to be bringing Trav with him.
Boys are getting feisty. Here comes the 88 back on the inside. Looks like that 87's going to tuck in behind Joe there and push him off into the corner.
As we have seen time and time again, these trucks are not disappointing early in this race. They tend to put on some of the best racing we see all weekend, and they are not changing that tonight. They are definitely putting on a heck of a show here early in this 100-lap event.
Let's see if I can pull up somebody's stream to get a lap count.
That's what I was trying. That's what I'm sitting here doing myself, trying to figure out who is streaming that I follow. Hey, Canute, help me out here. Who would I be following if I wanted to follow somebody in this truck race?
Yeah, I have nobody that I follow live right now.
Nope, the only one I follow that's live right now is Hammerdown, and here we are.
Kind of surprised that Larson fan.
That is Joe in the 8. It is Joe in the 8, Icy.
Ooh, Travis got a little high there in turns 3 and 4.
Larson fan is in the 24 car tonight.
Leaders are pitting. Got the 88 and the 8 in. Looked like Travis followed them in behind. Looks like the whole field came in almost.
Everybody but Panda, Outlaw, Collins, Filski, Trav. Rock and roll fan. There are some new names in this truck series tonight I'm not used to seeing.
They did a little recruiting and got some new guys in here tonight. How many did the field end up starting with tonight?
15?
Okay, good deal.
Getting back up here to the 8 and the 88, trying to see.
I think they're second and third right now. I think somebody hasn't made a pit stop that's out there in front of them.
I believe that truck might have been the one that spun. Is that Trav? I believe Trav spun trying to get onto pit road.
Oh, poor Trav.
And that might be Trav about to go a lap down. I think the 8 and the 88 are 1 and 2.
Yeah, they're definitely working together. They're either trying to pull away or they're trying to catch that car.
Either way, they're doing what they need to be doing.
Yes, sir. And I do believe that is Trav up there. No, it's Filski.
Oh.
Filski must have spun out.
No, Filski must have gone with 2 tires and was the leader. I think Filski hit pit road with him. Interesting. So you've got Titanic out front with Liv Morgan in second.
Yeah, Travis is in 4th place, right behind him, about a second back. Really clean racing so far.
Very, very clean racing. This group right here, Sniper leading the way. You've got the 00, a tongue punch on the outside, the 4 of Colt Spacers on the inside, with Collins right behind them. Whew. A little early to be yawning.
Buddy?
Ooh, a little early to be yawning. I got one more after this.
Oh, yeah, you do the kill switch, don't you?
I do. All right.
Not one of my favorite tracks coming up for me tonight.
Oh, it is one of my favorites. I cannot wait to see the boys of Hammerdown and Killswitch get together and run Watkins Glen. My eye will definitely be on that 43 Chevrolet of Sniper tonight, one of his better tracks.
Sniper, Slinkin, Icy, all of them have good cars there. It's going to be a battle.
The one I had picked to win, not able to make it tonight, and that's too good. Not able to make it in.
The grass. Ooh, that's Sniper out in the grass, mowing the lawn. I don't know if he got loose off of 4 or what. I just seen him go around.
Filski able to hang with these two up front, make it a 3-car battle, 3-truck battle. Colt Spacer's leading this second pack back here.
Ooh. 88 has gotten around Joe now. And Filski's hanging right in there. It's interesting. You can run these trucks on a 9 slider and it feels perfect.
Oh yeah, for the first 10 laps.
Oh no. I can run it through a whole fuel run. It feels great.
Can you? Can you?
Yeah.
I've never really done sliders at Auto Club. That's not one I've been to yet on sliders, so I'm not quite sure. You're the one you're the expert here.
Oh, I just figured it out in the last 2 days. I didn't know much about it either until I went over there and started running with some of these guys, and it was fun running with them. And yeah, 9 sliders kind of, I think, is the way to go here as far as these trucks, because they're so tight as it is. And about 3 laps to go in a fuel run, you really got to kind of steer it off of turn 2, but out of turn 4, you're perfect.
The 88 car is starting to pull away just a little bit. Wow, getting a decent lead off of the 8 of Titanic Joe. Probably one of the largest gaps we've seen all night.
Yep.
Probably one of the largest gaps we've seen all week.
Both the Xfinity race
Xfinity and Cup
race
had nose to tail first and second. Third sometimes wasn't there, but first and second was there the whole race, both races.
They're reeling them in a little bit, maybe. There you go, Joe. We'll go back here and check on Sniper, see what happened with him.
What happened to Sniper was I picked him to win.
Oh. Don't ever pick me. This is still first stage, right?
This is still the first stage. They should be coming down towards the end of it.
Oh, there you go. Joe's pushing the 88, trying to make some room.
Looks like we have Forensic running in 4th, with Trav running 5th. I believe Woody is 6th, with Colt Spacer 7th.
The
Rock and Roll fan trying to get 7th away from Colt Spacers. And Collins right there behind them in the 23 truck. And Titanic has caught back up to the 88, looking for the inside, gets his left quarter panel as they go. Oh, Titanic back to the lead. This looks like a last lap battle right here. This might be the end of the stage.
And it was.
It is the end of the stage. That was definitely a last lap battle. Titanic Joe able to get the win in stage 1.
Good job, Joe. Let's take a pit stop and a quick breath and line them back up.
Oh.
Keep my eye on Forensic too. Forensic had a fast truck earlier as well.
All right, Titanic Joe leading them back to the start of stage 2 with Liv Morgan on the outside, Filski in 3rd, Forensic 4th. Oh, and Liv in
touch. Ooh, 3 wide coming off the corner there.
Joe able to get a good lead. But they are 3 wide behind him. 3 deep, 4 deep. Using every bit of this asphalt, trying to get as many positions as they can at the start of these stages before things get a little spread out. Forensic making that bottom line work with Filski right behind him. Filski goes to the top. Leaves Forensic by himself on that bottom line. Forensic looking for the lead underneath Titanic Joe. Not able to get him. Joe can be able to come down in front of him and block that run.
Oh, 3 wide coming out of turn 2.
All right, here goes Liv back for the lead. Trying to bring Filski with him.
Joe better hope for a hole or he's going to get freight trained here.
No, Joe drives it in on the outside.
Hard.
Trying to get that second position back from Filski so he can start working on the leader. Oh, Forensic looks like he got up into the wall just a little bit, but able to hang tough right there behind Joe.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it hurt him at all. Here goes Joe for the lead. Slide job. Oh, crossover. I believe that that was Liv Morgan or Live Morgan or he's going to be a good addition to this truck series.
He is definitely going to be a good addition to this truck series. Clean racing so far from these guys and a bunch of new guys tonight. Fantastic racing, caution free so far.
I was a little worried about some of the new guys that were coming over, but it seems like everybody's doing an awesome job.
Three wide for second place.
All right, we're missing a Chevy up here. Where's the Chevy trucks?
And here comes that 24 car. We haven't spoke much about him tonight, but the 24 of, is that Larson fan?
Yes, I believe it is.
It is Larson fan in that 24 looking under Filski for third. But Collins able to get under him in the 23.
Whoa,
we've
two
got
around.
3 wide for second as we've got cars spinning in the back.
Tongue punch. I don't know who the other one was, but tongue punch was around the 00.
And the caution does wave for the first time tonight.
You would got to think they would take 4 tires here.
Always 4 tires.
Yeah, 2 tires. Unless you got like 1 lap on them, 2 tires is not the way to go here.
And even then, 1 lap is, that's too much. So here we are going in the pits, racking them up, doing it again.
Ride along with Collins for a minute.
That is exactly who I have picked to ride along with.
Oh, look at that 17 truck up here in the mix. Don't look like nobody's pulling away this time. The hornet's nest back here. Oh, and there goes Collins. He tested that apron a little bit too much.
Yep, Collins hits that apron. Going back to the front with the 88 car. Does not look like the caution is coming out for Collins. The 88 car able to keep that lead. 24 Larson on the outside, Forensic on the inside. They are 2 deep, 2 wide, 3 deep for second.
Ooh. If they don't sort it out between them, this 88 car is gonna, or 88 truck's gonna take off.
Filski back up to second spot, right behind that 88 truck. They are 3 wide for third.
Ooh, a little bit of bumping.
Colt Spacers moves that 4 truck back up into the 3rd spot. Looking to push the 51.
Here comes Joe.
And Filski gets the lead. Great drive off of 4 there for him. Colt trying to get second away from the 88 truck.
Ooh.
trying to bring Forensic with him. And he gets it. Move Colt up to second. Forensic third. Joe fourth. And the 88 of Liv Morgan fifth.
I'm excited. I get to make a new winner card tonight. Other than Henson.
Haven't had to do one of those in the truck series for a while. Not since Crimson's win at Daytona.
I know Travis keeps a lot of stats. I wonder if there's a stats for the most wins in a row.
Well, I will be in the Darlington race, so I sure as hell hope that it ends.
3 wide for second.
They are Colt in the middle, Forensic on the inside, Liv on the outside. Colt gets a little push up into Joe. So move Forensic back to fourth. Or back to fifth. You got Joe in fourth. Colt Spacers in third. Liv Morgan fan in second. And Filski up leading the race.
Ooh, Joe thought about going into the inside there.
Even when he's not in the race, he is still the topic of conversation. Come on, guys. He didn't show up tonight. Let's leave him out of this. Talking about Henson's winning streak being the most anyone's done. Before that, no one had won more than 3 in a row. All right, we got the 88 on the inside of Filski. They're back 2 deep for the top 2 positions.
A lot of lead changes in this race so far.
Icy cheering on his boy Colt Spacers in that 3rd position. Colt, the underdog going into this race for sure. Oh, Canute just bringing on the bad stuff. Look at the size of the grandstands. Well, let me tell you, these grandstands aren't even close to this size anymore, as they have been spending a couple days now tearing them down. Auto Club no longer a racetrack until they get the new track built.
Man, it's going to be hard to say goodbye to this track. This is always some good racing here.
It is, and as we were talking about last night, you know, they have never repaved this track. It is the original asphalt from 1995 when they first broke ground here.
Oh, wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, before Atlanta was redone this year, Atlanta was the oldest surface in NASCAR, and now Auto Club is the oldest surface in NASCAR.
Wow.
And the only difference was spring and fall. One was paved in the spring, one was paved in the fall of the same year.
Oh, wow, I did not know that. That's kind of awesome.
All right, we're going to go back up to this battle up front.
Well, Spacer's going to try to go back to second here. Ooh. Three wide for second again. Ooh, that looks like they're coming up on some slower cars in front of them.
Hey, I got a phone call I've got to take real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem, man. '88 out front. Colt Spacer running in second. Still coming up on lap traffic of Collins, and can't see who was out in front of him. Collins trying to keep it high, I think, just to let these guys get by if they need to when they get to them. Colt's Pacer out to the lead. Haven't raced much with him, but he's doing a hell of a job tonight. These top four guys have really put some space in between them and fifth place now.
All right, I am back. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. I'm trying to figure out who's in fifth place now.
Let's see here.
Top four still stuck together pretty good. They're coming up on lap cars of Collins and somebody else.
Of snipers, another one of these trucks about to go a lap down.
Well, Sniper's not having a very good race tonight. I wonder what's going on with him. Checked the wrong slider or something.
Well, I know a lot of these guys have already started their green flag pit stops where this front group has yet to pit.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen nobody tear off and go in.
Filski looking for the lead underneath the 4-car of Colt Spacers. Filski getting that slide job going up into the lead, but here comes Colt back on the inside. Colt back to the lead coming out of turn 2.
I was going to ask if you had, 88 all the way down to the grass.
88 going into the pits.
Oh, yep. Uh, 88 didn't go in the pits. I don't know what's going on with the 88.
Uh-oh. Looks like the caution is out. Which might work into Sniper's favor here.
Yeah, saved him from going a lap down there. I believe Collins will get the free pass. It's kind of strange how they just slowed up the 88 and everybody else kind of took off. Yeah, it kind of looked like he was going into the pits until he stayed on the apron.
That was the end of stage 2, actually.
Oh. Yeah, it kind of sucks not having somebody's stream to go off of for lap count and stuff.
It does. The 88 ran out of fuel. That is what happened. He's tuning in right here, giving us in-race reporting like Sniper does. So here we go, start of stage number 3 with Filski out front.
Man, every part of me wants to smoke a blunt, but I gotta race Watkins Glen. I need to be kind of halfway sober.
I can't race Watkins Glen unless I smoke a blunt.
See, the only places I can sit there and do that at is like Talladega or Auto Club or something. Them other ones, man, I like to focus a little bit more. Whoa.
So here we are, beginning of stage 3. You know what that means, everybody. Let's hear it. Who is your pick to win tonight in the Hammerdown truck race? I'm going to go, my pick tonight is going to be Filski in the 51 truck.
You know what? I think when it counts and everything, I'm going to go with Titanic Joe.
Titanic Joe in the 8 is Rye's pick tonight. All right, Hammerdown Nation, what's your picks to win? And no, Canute, Rye is not in the race, so you cannot pick Hot Nuts tonight. I know you want to.
Ooh, Morgan.
Morgan to win. All right. I mean, that's not a bad pick either. He's definitely had a stout little truck this evening. Canute says that is Henson in disguise.
We could be surprised. Icy had a pretty good pick with Colt. Colt's been doing pretty good on staying right up there in that top group.
Yeah, Colt Spacer's been knowing this kid a long time. He definitely deserves a big win on a big stage like this.
Hey, he's a youngster, ain't he?
No, Colt's in his mid-30s.
Oh, is he? I thought he was younger than that.
No, Colt's an old man.
Oh, this might be the 18 and over league now.
It seems that way.
I think all the teenagers are up in the Cup this season.
Which that is historically what the Truck Series is for. It's where the old guys come to retire. You know, Skinner and Musgrave and all those guys that did Cup for years went back down to the Truck Series and reinvented their careers.
Yep.
I wish that we could answer that question for you, how many laps are left in the race, but there's nobody streaming, so we can't really tell you.
Maybe if we get another caution, we can chime in with one of these guys and get a lap count.
Another caution. What do you think? This is the Cup Series? These guys are going to run green flag all the way to the end.
Man, I'm back here watching Collins, and he's not having a very good run right now. I don't know what's going on with him back here.
I'm watching Filski here. He is holding off Titanic Joe and Liv Morgan for that lead.
Don't look now. Guess who's creeping up there in 7th place there? I see that 3 truck making some moves.
Well, this is not the 3 truck of old. This is a new driver this season in that 3 truck.
Very capable driver, though, and sniper.
He is. I enjoy Sniper. A lot of people give him a hard time, but I really do love racing with this kid.
I love giving him a hard time.
It is one of my favorite things. It's why I wake up in the morning.
Old Snipper. Or as we call him, Mr. Giggles.
He's definitely that. As Joe all over the back of the 51.
The line's going to follow Joe, I think, this time around, and I think they're going to move past him. Ooh, and got
And
one around.
there is the caution that you asked for.
Let's get a lap count, boys. I don't know. I don't think the caution came out. Ooh, that's a tough break. I can't. Man, who was that? I want to say that was Filski in the 51 that went around.
I believe it was.
You know, he was hoping for the caution.
And they did not get one.
No, they did not. Now, if these guys don't line up and start drafting, Joe's starting to kind of pull away from them.
So you've got Joe leading, Colt Spacers in second. Sniper running third, Forensic in fourth, and Larson Fan in fifth.
They're doing the smart thing now, line them back up, chase them down. Maybe. Ooh, Sniper out into the grass a little bit. You know, Joe's up there hoping they get the battle in some more and no other cautions come out. But I'm sure they'll have to pit here shortly. We've been under green for a good 10 laps. I don't know how many laps they're getting in a fuel tank.
I believe they're
15.
getting 14 or 15, yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks like
Man,
the
we got a
caution is out.
Somebody chimed in and said the 3 car hit the apron and got involved. I don't know who Burn It Down Nation 2.0 is, but...
That's the 88 truck.
Oh, okay.
Hey, burn it down. How many laps to go?
And Collins has taken it to the garage. Somebody we haven't talked about, another new guy, still Outlaw.
Yeah, Outlaw. He had a good start to the race, but there towards the middle of stage 1, something happened to him, and he kind of dropped back just a little bit.
I think that's the most traffic that 88 truck's seen in front of him all night.
Thought they were still on pit road. All right. Oh, some wrecking going on in the back, but everybody looks like they're able to keep it under control.
Oh, they're still doing it.
Maybe they're still
but
sideways.
I think they still held it.
Good job, boys, holding that strong right there. So you got Joe out front, Colt Spacer's in second, Larson Fan in third, and Forensic running fourth.
That 88 is moving. He's working his way back up there through the field, coming to the front. Coming underneath Sniper right. Oh. He's got some push from Filski there. I wish that 51 truck had like a, ooh.
They got into it in the front. The 24 Larson Fan bouncing off the wall just a little bit.
He's still way up there on the outside. I think I'm gonna have to break down and make a new design for the winter card this week.
Yeah.
Spruce it up a little bit for somebody new.
Not just the same old wash, rinse, repeat.
Exactly.
Oh, I had to after your Xfinity one. I had to make some changes to it and repost it for you.
Seen that. That was awesome.
Oh, it's Henson's world. We're just here living in it. Oh man, I said his name again. Damn it. Oh.
Just treat him like Prince. We'll just call him the driver.
The driver.
Instead of artist, the driver.
The driver, formerly known as Henson.
There you go.
Oh man, all right.
Ooh.
I mean,
ooh. And the 88 truck went around.
Yeah, Liv Morgan hard into the wall.
Ooh, I think somebody got him. Oh, yep,
the 17 truck did. It is a caution. These guys going caution-free stage 1. 1 caution in stage 2, but caution stage 3, caution-filled so far.
Coming down to crunch time. Hey there, Morgan. You got a lap count for us, buddy? He's probably still cussing in his mic. Sniper's worked his way up to 4th. Joe brings him down to the green.
Colt Spacer's in that outside. I believe they're coming down, less than 20 to go. Got to be. And don't forget, at the conclusion of this, we are going to be switching over to the Kill Switch Network, where me and the Maverick will be bringing you live left and right turn action from Watkins Glen tonight. It's going to be at the conclusion of this truck race.
Some of these guys really testing that apron through there.
They are.
Gotta be careful. Really got to feather the gas on that apron if you're going to try to do that.
Whew, Forensic looking low, trying to get the lead from Joe.
Ooh, don't push up.
Not able to do it. Is there third? Oh, 3 wide. Sniper hitting the apron. Sniper hits the back of Forensic, comes up, and there's a huge wreck. Sniper hard into the wall.
It was the 24. And
everybody but Filski and Colt and the 8 truck look like they got a piece of that.
All right, boys, settle it down.
I used to try to play a drinking game where every time a full field caution came out, I would chug my beer, but I was getting to where I was running out of beer too quick.
I think Panda used to do that as well, but he was doing shots.
We're not sure on lap count, Canute. We've been asking. We're getting more play-by-play than we are answers to how many laps are left. We've been asking.
I think we need to teach one of these guys how to stream if they don't know how, just so we can make sure we have a car in the field that we can keep a lap count on.
All right, we're back green.
Oh, Punk Panda. Wouldn't that be amazing if Panda pulls this one out?
That would be one hell of a card you have to make. Panda, the voice of Hammerdown, running right there in the 3 wide spot. Where's he at? Running, falling back to 5th in that 17 truck.
Ooh, 88 all the way to the dirt. Not sure how many laps they had on their tires, but Panda seems to be holding in there pretty good. Yeah, this is getting real dicey. They've got to be coming down to a few laps or be left.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure it's under 20. As you got Titanic Joe out front, Filski in second. The fight now is for third.
That's Colt Pacer in second.
Oh, Colt Spacer's in second, excuse me.
Where'd this 45 truck come from? Haven't seen him up here tonight. Ooh, somebody's out on the lawn. Ooh, Titanic, and I believe there's going to be another caution possibly. And no, they still stay green.
Colt Spacer is able to get around Titanic for the lead. So move Colt up to the #1 position. But Titanic fighting hard on the outside.
I could see this being a repeat of last night, the 8 and the 88 finishing 1-2.
Yeah, but don't leave that 4 out of it.
Well, they were working together there for a minute, the 88 and 8. Now the 88's going underneath the 8 for second place. And the 45 sneaks out to the outside to go with the 8. Gonna leave that 88 out there to dry with no draft.
24 looking like he's going to help Titanic. Maybe not. Looking to go higher than Titanic. Tongue Punch making his name known tonight, going into third.
Ooh.
Larson fan hard into the wall.
Looked like the 24 got loose coming off of turn 2 there.
Rock and Roll Fan 20, one of those names we haven't really talked much about in the top 5 tonight. Flexing his muscle here at the end of stage 3. Tongue Punch running there in third.
Man, it's kind of hard to be a broadcaster when you're a fan. And
it gets very difficult, man, because you get so into the race and watching the race that you forget to talk.
Right?
Oh, it happens to me all the time. I'm definitely a fan of a lot of the racing that I get to call, and it's very hard to be up here not having to commentate every 5 seconds of it when I'm sitting here trying to watch it. I'm like, holy cow, what kind of moving? I can't sit here and cheer for the person you want to cheer for.
Here goes the 8 underneath the 00 car. If he can get some help from the 88, he might be able to make this pass, but the 88 seems to be off him a little bit. And Joe back to third.
Cole Spacer still leading.
Who is that in? Is that the 40 or the 45 in second place there?
That is the 45 of Rock and Roll Fan.
Right on, Rock and Roll. Really kind of surprised Colt ain't trying to break the draft a little bit. Keeping that 45 right in tow with him.
Well, here comes Titanic on the inside of Colt for the lead.
Ooh. 45, nope, he's going to tuck in behind. Thought that 45 was going to try to make it 3 wide coming off of turn 2. This has been an awesome race to watch here.
It sure has. Three wide for the lead. Colt Spacer's on the inside. That 45 car took a look to the outside. Put Colt back up in front.
Ooh. I think everybody's going to leave Colt and go to... They are definitely mixing it up for this lead up here in the front.
They definitely are. I don't know if they're going to have to pit one more time or if they're done with the pits.
I don't think you could have fit a piece of paper between the 8 and the 88 going into turn 1 there. Yeah, you would almost think they'd have to have one more pit unless they can make it on this last stop. I don't know how many laps they had left since that last caution. But you'd think it's pretty close.
Colt dropping back to 5th or 4th as you got Titanic Joe back out front. Coming down to some amount of laps to go.
When they finish, we'll be just as surprised as you.
Maybe NASCAR should run like
wide.
this. They just run until it's over, and that's when we know. Don't give us a lap count anymore. Oh, the 88 car down into the side of the 4.
Good way to hold it. That could have been big for them 4 right there. Ooh, as the 00 goes way up the track there. Come on, get it back down there, 0. Jump back in line.
All right, Titanic Joe still out front, but Colt Spacer's trying to chase him down in the we have no idea how many to go 400. What are we going to call this? It's going to be the surprise lap count 100, because I think it's a 100-miler.
Ooh, Colt Pacer really drove it in there through that middle really good. Right up on.
He did.
Titanic.
That tells me we're getting down to crunch time here. This looks like a last lap battle.
Yes, it does. Everybody's digging in right now.
Oh, Colton to the back of the 8. Pushes Joe up the track. The 88 car gets low. Oh, they're coming to pit road. They're coming to pit road. All of them except for Tongue Punch.
Oh, slow it down, Joe. I don't know if Joe got in there or not. He looked like he was going real hot in there.
Let's take a gander here. Filski coming off pit road.
Now do you risk it and take 2 tires with maybe a couple laps left to go?
It depends on how many are left in the surprise finish 200. It is 28 to go. We just got a lap count, so that tells me they're going to have to pit one more time in this right here because they're getting about 14 laps per tank.
And the way they were battling, you would have thought that was the last lap.
You would have. So here we go. Titanic coming out. Colt coming out. The 88 of Liv Morgan coming out.
Man, the 88 and 8 must have... Man, they really got off pit road good. They're gone from the rest of them guys. And they are not lined up. If the 8 and the 88 were smart, they would just push each other for this whole fuel run.
All right, and I'm going to leave this right here on forensic for now. I've got to run to the little boys' room real quick with 28 to go. I was trying to hold it. But with 28 to go.
When you come back, I got to do the same thing.
All right, I'll be right back.
I believe the Yep, 00 and the 45 are running in 3rd and 4th. 98 trying for 5th around the 24 truck. These four need to line up, get together, and make a charge if they want to catch them two. If this thing stays green the rest of the way and they have pit stops like that again, they'll be gone. I didn't catch what you said, Canute. Yeah, I don't know if they could save fuel like that or not. Right now, I would just run away from them, Canute. They all have to make one more pit stop as the stage is basically going to be split, or the rest of the stage is going to be split, you know, on pit stops. The 98 car is caught up to the 51. Looks like he's making a move on the inside on him. And looks like he's going to clear him down the back straightaway to go into turn 3. Washes up a little bit, and here comes back that 51 with the crossover. And here goes Joe, Titanic Joe, back to the lead. Oh, 88 car sneaks back underneath him, coming off of 4. Can't get there. Joe slides down in front of him. We have got battles going on everywhere. Tongue Punch leading the second group of cars here with the 45 and the 24. No, I think on the most fuel and tire runs there, Canute, I think, yeah, tires ain't an issue on long flag greens. I think they're wearing about down to 50s, you know, by the end of the fuel run on your rights. You got the 8 car leading, the 88 in second. Find the second pack. You got the 00 running in third place, a tongue punch. Rock and Roll running in fourth, and Larson running in fifth. And coming up behind them, if they're not close, it looks like Filski and the 98 car are starting to make a move up towards them third, fourth, and fifth.
All right, I am back.
Oh, we have the 45 and the 4 in the pits. I don't know if they both went to the garage or if they're making unscheduled pit stops, but it don't seem like they're moving, so I think they're just out.
So that would be, if they're not moving, they're out. Does that mean Titanic's up front still?
Titanic is leading with the 88 of Morgan in second still.
All right.
24 and the 00 car running in third and fourth, and behind them you've got the 51 and the 98. And it looked like they were kind of creeping into the picture on them third, fourth, and fifth, but one of the fifth place car was that 45 truck of Rock and Roll. And I believe they're both down on pit road still, so I think they both are out of the race.
Well, that is sad to see. Colt Spacer's had quite the good truck tonight. I was looking forward to a good run by him.
Yep, 45 and 4, both on pit road right now. And I'm starting to see more and more people hitting pit lanes, so I think these guys are probably going to be on their last set of pit stops here.
Yep, and so that means we're coming down to about 14 to go.
And I'm going to go do what you did before the end of this race.
All right. So we've got the 88 and the 8 out here leading the field.
Some of them guys that are hitting pit road must be on a different pit schedule than these guys.
That's
these
what I'm
guys
thinking.
don't show no sign of going into the pits yet. That also means that them guys that just made pit stops, they're going to have to pit at least one more time, probably.
Yep. These guys still show no signs of pitting.
No, unknown. And they've got almost a back straightaway lead on the 3rd and 4th place guy, I believe. They're out there quite a bit.
All right, so the leaders are pitting right now.
Well, depending on how far they ran it down, we probably should have about 13 laps to go.
$11 to go.
11 to go?
Yep. And you know, racing tonight, my favorite driver of all time, even bigger than Mark Martin, was Tim Richmond. And on this day in 1989, we lost Tim Richmond. So I definitely want to throw a little shout out to Tim Richmond. You know, one of the greats in NASCAR, definitely gone way too soon. And what could have been, had he not got sick, what could have been, would Jeff Gordon even be Jeff Gordon today, you know? With
hey, you even think about Earnhardt. Would Earnhardt have won all them championships?
Yeah, Earnhardt? I have a feeling Earnhardt would not have won 7 championships had Tim Richmond not got sick and passed away. So definitely like to think about Tim Richmond on August 13th every year. Big part of my childhood and my love of NASCAR.
Same here, buddy. I think I started watching.
Right, so they're done with pits. Let's get back up here with Joe. Sorry about that. Get back up here with Joe in the 88 truck. So the 88 had a little better pit stop than Joe. Got on and off a little faster. Has quite a gap on him now. And the 24 of Larson fan running there in 3rd.
And he's definitely made up some ground. He must have had a really good pit stop because they were almost like 3/4 of a straightaway back, that 24 car was, or 24 truck. I can't believe that they would have that much damage. He must have just got on pit road and off pit road.
You know, he might be a lap down as well.
Mm.
So I'm not quite sure who to ride along with here. I think I'm going to stick with Joe. He's somewhat closing in on that 88.
Going to take a big mistake from that 88, though, for him to catch up. And I haven't seen too many mistakes out of that 88 truck tonight.
Not yet. Come down, I believe it's 8 to go, 9 to go, something like that.
I believe that gap's staying about the same between that 8 car and that 88.
It is. So through the field, Woody's still out there running hard. Larson fan.
Ooh, and nope, just one car. Looked like Filski.
The 51 of Filski, yep. Travis Sniper able to get around Filski. The 17 of Panda around on the front stretch.
This might bring out a caution because the 51's around too. But I don't see it happening. Nope. This is going to tighten it up. And I'm seeing something that I shouldn't be seeing.
Yeah. I saw the same thing, tried to get past it quickly.
That was...
And the caution is still not out.
Wow.
Yeah, hard to be a broadcaster sometimes, right?
Yeah. And that 88 stretched it out quite a bit
He
now
has.
over the 8.
So the 88 of Liv Morgan fan out here winning with Titanic Joe not able to close in. Actually, the 88 truck is pulling away. We've got less than 5 to go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd say that 88 car's probably got about a 1.5 lead over Joe now. Trying to get back up to the 88.
Great truck race tonight. First 2 stages very well ran. No, Yeti, you are not wrong. Time and place, though. And it looks like that might be the race.
I believe that is, unless there was a caution, but I didn't catch nothing on the screen. Oh, there
And
is somebody going through the grass.
that's
down the
it.
front straightaway.
Race over. 88 car is your winner. Let's get them up in the booth.
Good job, Morgan.
All right, and we sent invites to him and Titanic Joe. Not quite sure who finished third.
I believe it was the 24 of Larson.
Yeah,
I
he
believe-
finished third.
Okay.
Yep. Yep, Joe second. Yep.
All right, Liv, welcome into the broadcast booth, man. That was a good race ran by you tonight. A little couple ups, couple downs, but overall a fantastic race. How was that on your end, my friend?
Oh, I was not expecting to come in here my debut race and win. I was not expecting my truck to be that good, but we turned it. Listen, that's what we needed to, and got it, and got that really good pit stop. At the final pit stop was a 15.2 second pit stop. Those guys that lead.
All right. Well, that was, I mean, very good, very well ran race for you. I'm sorry we have to cut these interviews short tonight. We have something else we have to go broadcast here in a second. So great job tonight. We'll see you
awesome.
2 weeks from now in Darlington.
Okay.
I know we're taking next week off. We'll be doing the Dash for Cash race on Thursday night. Don't forget to get up with Jinx if you want to get that Dash for Cash number so you can join in on the fun. Titanic Joe, welcome into the booth, sir, and congratulations on that hard-fought second-place finish.
Thanks, man. It was a good race. It was real good.
It was
a return to trucks, buddy.
Yeah, nice debut in this for the season. It was nice to see you out there doing what you do so well, and that is hauling the mail in some trucks. Buddy, you had a great stage 1 and 2, and you had a great stage 3. That final pit stop, though, that was, I think, the deal sealer for the 88 truck. What happened there?
I had a second of damage.
Okay.
That 1 second cost me.
That definitely is what cost you. But overall, great race, great debut back in the truck series, and we are looking forward to seeing you at Darlington and the rest of the season here, because we know that you are definitely going to be giving Henson a run for his money when he comes back, and that's going to be worth watching. These trucks put on a hell of a show every week. Always my favorite one of the entire week to watch. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight. We had one time we had 13 followers, 360 messages. Most of those came from Canute, giving us his broadcasting from the keyboard. And yeah, make sure you guys join us. We'll be live again this coming Thursday here on the Hammerdown station, where we're going to be doing the Dash for Cash race at Michigan. If you have not got your money into Jinx yet, give Jinx a message. Get that $10 donation in so that we can get a good race going. And remember, the winner gets the money, half the money, some of the money. I don't care if it's $5 freaking. You get something for winning, and it's at Michigan this coming Thursday. That's going to do it for us here tonight on the Hammerdown Network. Stay tuned. We're going to be switching over to the Kill Switch channel here in just a minute. We're going to be seeing Hothead Rye here going for a win, or at least a decent top 7 at Watkins Glen. And a bunch of these Hammerdown folks will be over there racing on the Kill Switch channel. That's Kill Switch Racing League on YouTube. We'll be starting that one up here in just a second. So everybody take care, and we'll see you next week. You did great race, and thank you, Rye, for joining me, and we should do this more often. You're fun to have in the booth. So we'll see you guys here in just a few minutes over on the other channel.